What's happening, folks? Welcome back to Celtic Fans TV. It's full-time reaction to Celtic 6, Aberdeen 0 here at Hampden. I've got Callum and Martin with me to go over it. Martin, that was billed as Clash of the Titans, but it was one-way traffic, wasn't it?
I know it's easy to say after you've won 6-0, but I genuinely had a good showing from every game. I just thought that last game when we played them at Celtic Park and they finished 2-2, I thought we dominated them early doors in the game and we let them back in. And Brendan talked about just trying not to have that spell where you let your guard down and let them back in, and today I thought important to get the first goal. Of course it isn't a cup game in a semi-final, you get the impetus and sometimes a bit confidence, the game can get away from you, but I genuinely had a good feeling coming into the game thinking if we get a couple of goals in the first half then it could be a dominant victory. I didn't anticipate in my wildest dreams we'd score 6 though, and it could have been more. The last 30 minutes were kind of slowed down a wee bit. There was a wee bit of good game management, wasn't it? And Aberdeen, Callum talked about before we came on air, they kind of changed their tactics and stopped pressing and sat back a bit. I think they feared the worst. It could be 7, 8, 9 or 10. But never in my wildest dreams I think they'd won 6-0 today. Just couldn't be happier.
That was a great performance, Callum. You could see what Aberdeen are trying to do early on. Let us have the ball, sit in the halfway line, presses me. I thought there was a lot of fouls as well, trying to break it up whenever we get in behind their midfield. We get the opener through Carter-Vickers, though it's a great delivery for Engels for the corner again. And after that, the floodgates opened. I thought there was some brilliant individual performances, some brilliant goals. It was an excellent performance.
Aye, well, if you touched on the first goal before that, as you say, there was a lot of niggly fouls. I think there was 4 bookings, 2 for each team. Even McGregor got booked and he wins the ball. Brilliant. And McGregor doesn't really tackle often too much, so you knew that he actually got the ball with his reaction. Clancy was so quick to book him, and once he'd done that, he almost had to book everybody else that then came on after that. Then Celtic get the corner. I can't really remember the play up to that, but as you say, Engels, brilliant ball. And we don't actually score enough from set pieces. Like, it's so rare. Like, it's always like, can you beat the first man? It always seems to hit, or it's over hit. Like, you have crosses all the time that are over hit. But brilliant for Carter-Vickers and great for his confidence to come back. And we are such a, I know we talk about it all the time, but the difference we have in the team into it is so scary. Like, I think the big boy Sokler had a chance and he was so frustrated because he just threw his hands and was raging at himself that he knew, I can't get the better of him. He's too good. He's physical. He can run. Like, how am I going to beat him? He's good in the ball, and that's what Carter-Vickers does. So the first goal was brilliant, and then also we get the second goal. The second goal is phenomenal, and I know Kyogo scores, but it's all about Kuhn and Maeda. Like, the work rate, if anybody is young and loves football and wants to learn, that's it. Never give up. Keep going, because my God, I mean, you had 11 of them. You'd win the European Cup.
He actually takes a heavy touch, and you think he's overran it, but that brings the goalkeeper out and he puts his body in, squares.
He comes out and he doesn't know, and he actually takes a really good touch because he uses his body to protect, because he thinks the keeper's going to come out and either smash him, protects it with his body, rolls it, and he's unselfish. A lot of people would just try and swing at that and try and hit it at the corner. He rolls it to Kyogo, and it's a brilliant finish for Kyogo as well, isn't it? Crossbar in.
He's in front of him, he needs to put it high.
Aye, and that's the hard part. People think that's dead easy. So how easy that is, just to hit it off somebody's like stomach, got onto their thigh. He's just placed it. I thought he almost put too much power, but on the underside of the barn, brilliant, 2-0.
You see Martin with that second goal, talking about Aberdeen, the way they've been played, they've been looking for the counter attack, they've been defending in shape, but they were at the part of the corner, and you see the power of in transition. The ball into Maeda, as Callum says, and then, as I said, a lot of the goals today were brilliant. I thought Kuhn was excellent. I thought Patty played really well. The big calls in the game were trusted, coming back in, Scales on the bench. Valle at left back, I thought Valle was excellent in the game. I think he's shown that he's adapting as well to Scottish football in terms of how aggressive he's being against Scales. I think his debut against Falkirk, we're unsure about that. He's getting better. Again, you can look at Brendan Rodgers and say he's got the selections right today, but I mean, there's an argument to say you just keep that team for Tuesday because of the way they've played it.
Aye, I mean, the big ball inevitably was Taylor, Valle. I think most people would have probably went with Valle, and then the other one, of course, was Scales, who's played really, really well and appears to get better as the season's gone on, versus Trusty, who's just started to show what he's worth, and managers made those calls and he's proven to be the right ones. Defensively, I thought they were excellent. That allows the midfield to be a bit more offensive. I thought the wingers were sensational today. I thought the two wingers were the standout by a country mile. I thought Kuhn won his best games, Maeda won his best games. So they've given you width compared to what we had during the week. They were lacking that width, and you look at what's behind those two, and there's a big difference, huge difference between what those two bring versus the replacements for them. And then Kyogo, I mean, Maeda's in the form that he's on. That counter attack, is just relentless. And as Callum says, I thought he was absolutely immense for that second goal, and for the third goal. I loved the third goal as well. I loved Kyogo's determination for that third goal. You can see he's moving the ball. Callum touched on that a wee second ago about don't give up. Maeda doesn't give up. Kyogo doesn't give up. So he's desperate to stay on his feet, not to try and win the foul. He's got to be honest, and he gets a bit of momentum, gets a wee break of the ball, he plays it beautifully into Kuhn. Kuhn just plays a lovely weighted pass, where the keeper's like, am I going for it, am I not going for it? Doesn't he go for it? And Maeda just times his run perfectly and shows great composure, because the second goal was composure and Kyogo, and the third goal was composure as well, just depending. And the keeper make it look simple, and it's not simple.
No, not at all.
So I thought, really enjoyed watching the two wingers today. But it starts with the defence. You've got Casper and Eisen, you get a solid back four. No disrespect to the guys who didn't make the starting 11 today, but he just felt far more confident with that back four. And of course he's pivotal in that floor. That allows the midfield to go and do what they need to do and get forward. So I thought across the whole park were exceptional.
Aye, well, it was a massive statement, Callum. I think that performance, Martin's touched on the two wingers there, the drop off on Wednesday when you see the replacements come in is stark, but Nicholas Kuhn, Martin's mentioned that the death ball into Maeda for his second just before half time is a brilliant slalom and run into the box for the one that breaks to Maeda in the second half, and then his own goal is absolutely brilliant. He just gets it on his left foot, finds the far top corner. Yeah, what a remarkable turnaround this season for him, innit?
Yeah, it's kind of what confidence can do, and once you settle, like, we just assume that when you come from Germany, Spain, Portugal, you must be brilliant in the first week and you must be brilliant ever since you leave. Like, it's just not how football works. People need time to settle, and I'm guilty of that, because I was on Kuhn's back probably when he came in, and then you hear about his teeth problems and all these things that go around life outside the football that you just don't understand. But he's really settled in. You can almost see he's got a bit of swagger about him. Like, stands in the line and he's kind of just and Duke was trying to get back and help Mackenzie, is it? Left back. He was trying to double up and he was just getting away from him every time. And I think there was one even in the first half, and I think they go shoulder to shoulder and he knocks Duke off the ball with two of them.
His defensive work, just on that, his defensive work, brilliant.
Aye, and that's what I thought was really good about Celtic today. If you're wanting to learn about football and watch lessons, that's one of the best ones, and so is Dortmund for us. That's the levels in football, how you go up the levels. That's what Rodgers talks about. And you can almost see that from Celtic today, that we learned our lesson in Dortmund, how quick and how pivotal a team can be, and how lethal a team can be. Never give up, keep going. Whether it's 4-0, you just, right, that's it, job's done. No, that's not done. 5, get the 6. And it was just relentless, and I feel like we learned a little bit from Dortmund in that, and we've almost done the same what Dortmund done to us. Now we've done that to Aberdeen. I think they'll go up the road and go, like, people are shouting, are the challengers for the title, like, hold on a minute, like, there's pressure and there is levels to the game, and we are by far the furthest and the highest level in this country. But Kuhn, brilliant. I thought his goal especially, the way he cuts in, he's just so, it almost like freezes in time, and it's like the Matrix, like, just slows, and he's going and just puts it around, and you just know, as soon as he lifts his foot, I went, goal, hand up that goal, brilliant. Like, I'm so happy for him as well, because he did get a lot of stick, but Martin touches, the wingers are so, the level between Yang Palmer to the level of Kuhn and Maeda is kind of scary. I guess you can't have 4 brilliant players all at the same level. That's why the drop off is so much. So that's how pivotal that they are. So couldn't be more happier for the two of them.
Aye, Martin Callum makes a good point there. I think the team was determined to prove they were the best team in the country today after the 2 draw. A lot of talk about how Aberdeen could have went and won that game in the second half at Celtic Park. Maybe we've done a wee bit. We know it's rare Aberdeen are here, and it's good for the league and good for the game, but the team looked determined to show who was the best in the country today.
I mean, there's 2 things about that team on that starting 11, right? One is their work ethic. They're all moving all the time, right? They're all working really hard for each other. They're passing the ball. There's not a selfishness about the players either. Those just be one touch and pass. The belief in the team as well, because they're playing those passes into areas where there's players round about and they've got the confidence. Callum said already, confidence is huge in sport, in football in particular. But above and beyond all of that, and the work ethics, for me, the centrepiece of jigsaw and the key ingredient. But above all of that is the technical ability. The guys just, they get the ball, and their first touch is exceptional. The decision making is consistently exceptional. Whether it be pass, whether it be dribble, whether it be shoot. It's an unselfish team. It's filled with talent. The Japanese lads just set the standard when it comes to the work ethic of the team. But the rest of the guys round about them are really, providing the same contribution. They never stop moving, never stop running, and therefore because of that, they're hard to defend against. They're hard to mark because you don't know where the ball's going. There's that unpredictability about it, because you can't say that Callum's going to run with the ball, Fall's going to pass the ball. It's just they don't know what they're going to do with the ball. That 4th goal was exceptional. I'm looking for Fortunato because he just kept going and going and going. We probably anticipated he would pass it, and he didn't. He just kept going.
Sorry to interrupt, man. That's a really good point there, right? Because when at half time, When it was 2-0, the guy next to me went, "Game's done." I went, no, I just remember a few weeks ago, we need a third, and you could feel as you got the third in that half, the game was almost done, and I could not believe, and there's the naivety from Jimmy Tilleen, who's been perfect for Aberdeen since he came in, but he showed naivety. He went after Celtic at 3-0 down. You should actually come out the first 15 minutes and stay in the game. I could not believe that they pressed us in the 4 minutes. I was shocked, because as soon as Celtic played over it, we were in, and it was boom 4-0, and then the Aberdeen players looked scared. They're like, oh no, if we keep pressing what the manager's asked for us at half time, that's going to end up 6, 7, 8, and that's what man talks about, like the levels. The boy Nielsen was stepping in, and right at the end, I don't know if you noticed, but he ran straight to McGregor to try and kick his top, like he's in love with him, because he realises how good a player he is. He came off the pitch going, my God, he is.
He got to him.
And Graham Shinney, I love when Graham Shinney, and he presses somebody, and he does that pure immature where he batters somebody over the back with his forearm, clatters him, and he's just, like that. Celtic play out and around him. Honestly, pure joy when I see that. People trying to get close, and you can't get close. Like, and again, as you say, that's closest that he got to him all day. But that's really crucial that the midfielders like Hatate, how well does he secure the ball? Like he almost like he's got like John McGinn when he sticks his bum into people. Hatate does it all the time, where he gets sore ones all the time, but he protects the ball really, really well to go in the half turn, make the foul, or he gets away and it releases the wingers, and that's when Aberdeen are running back the way. So Mark makes a really good point there about how good it is that Aberdeen can try and press, but you have to have the quality and the mindset. You don't even need to have the ability to run. It's the mindset of going, where are you going to be after I press you? Are you going to get round me, or are you going to play it round me? I press you, you run by me, and all of a sudden it's a 2v1 in the middle of the park.
Yeah, we all worked it till week night times today. We're not sure either. This is games with a different prospect. Looking the year before, big wins domestically in a tough European game, but which has had the better desperation with that today. So many good individual performances. Visual and for the hat.
Just quickly before that, you think about that wee run that we're on there, we had to land away, and it's like everyone was predicting we're going to get hammered, and we didn't, right? And a tough fixture. But the big thing that night was we kept a clean sheet. And then you come back and you've got a tough fixture at Motherwell. You know, it don't make it easy for us often to get a late winner at Motherwell, and we've controlled that game really well. Again, clean sheet. That's the secret ingredient, the clean sheet. Yeah. Didn't he play well? So all different games, by the last 4 games, right? He played during the week. Significant change in personnel, but had to really dust ourselves down, make a few changes and dig deep. Again, a clean sheet. I mean, today you come and a lot of people predicted Aberdeen would score, and it worked out game maybe a 3-2 or something like that. Yeah, a clean sheet didn't look like conceding today. I think it was one scary moment with Scales, wasn't it? Where the lad had a header. And then that we've really contained them today, so 4 consecutive clean sheets, really solid at the back. So I think the secret on Tuesday is to go in and again, as best we can, try and avoid us from scoring too many. I might score 1 or 2, but I think it's on the second part and the way we're playing this now. We've got goals in this as well, so I wouldn't be too surprised if we get a goal or 2, but can we get 2 or 3? Yeah. Who knows? Today it has to be between Kuhn and Maeda. I mean, everybody was excellent, but it has to be between those two, and you could toss a point. I think Maeda hasn't got his hat-trick to walk today in the match ball. It's Maeda for me.
Maybe you can't not give a hat-trick scorer the man of the match.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it? It's definitely Dyson Maeda, but like Martin takes another great point there. Collectively, even Rodgers is getting booked. By the way, what a kick! He's fuming. I think Maeda tries to take a touch and he releases the ball. Devlin takes the ball or something. And Rodgers went to boot it with his left foot and went woof, up you went. And that little mindset in his mind's probably going, for 2 seconds the world's frozen. He's going, what did I hear about? Hey! And he glances straight away, giving him a book. And that's how collective we were today. But he's even getting booked, and I don't even know if that's his first ever booking at Celtic. It probably is, because Rodgers is usually quite calm. He never really gets into it, but I like on that. But brilliant for Rodgers, loved that. They could play it off so easily. But Dyson Maeda, like phenomenal. If you could get that out of him every weekend, he wouldn't be here. So did you see the bit quickly? Sorry, where he actually tried to cross it? And he went right and he couldn't be good, and everybody went, hey, Dyson's back. Like, but such a just a real good player, and that's the fans love about him, is that technically he might not be the best, but he gives it his all, and that's why he's got a hat-trick today.
He's one of a kind. It's a full house for Dyson. We're going to the club for the post-match fight. Join us for that. Thank you for watching.